to one of my best friends and a very funny human being. Ladies and gentlemen, Lonnie Shorr. Lonnie! Forget about the time.
I even got a microphone. Well, I didn't know I was coming out here tonight. I always carry a suit in the car. But I actually drove up to drive him to the thing, and he said, well, come and do a few minutes, because I said, all right. And it's an inspiration, believe me, to be on the same stage with Shecky. Actually, this is the second inspirational thing that I've done this week. I did something on Wednesday that I've always wanted to do. I actually let a Jehovah's Witness come inside of my house. Made him come in, made him sit on the sofa. I said, now that you're inside, what is so damn important that you have to tell me? He said, I don't know. I never made it this far before. You see, they just usually leave him out on the lawn, you know. George was on the television today, too. George is the president. Kinda. George got us in a lot of mess, didn't he? Getting out of Iraq's like trying to get out of the Book of the Month Club. Did you ever try and get out of one of them things? Say, I ain't giving you any more money, they'll send you 8 more books, and you got to pay for them. But George, I kind of liked George when he first came on the national scene. I said, well, the office of the president deserves a certain amount of respect. And, you know, but George is like he was like every man then, you know. He remember when he choked on the pretzel, and then, then he fell off his bike down there. He's like his daddy. Remember when his father went over to Japan and threw up on the prime minister's shoes? That was good. You notice he recovered just like that, didn't you? As soon as that Secret Service man ran over to him, he said, Quayle's in charge. He said, I'm all right. I'll be okay. You know, when I was thinking today in Quayle, the best president that we had that had the best vice presidential policy in our history, you know who it was? Richard Nixon, of all people. If you know, every president has 5 Secret Service men with him at all times. Richard Nixon had 6. There was always one guy that was about 3 feet behind everybody else. And his job was, if anything happened to Nixon, he shot Agnew right away. That was... Oh, yeah, I was telling you about being the president. Being the president is a hard job, isn't it? Remember when Mr. Bush had his colonoscopy? Everybody made such a big deal about it. When you had yours, Herb, nobody came to your front porch or anything, did they? No, I had mine about a month ago. I found some cufflinks I thought I lost in the 10th grade, but you never know what you're going to find over there. But everybody, Al Gore said he would do it for nothing. He would do the operation, and Don King wanted to put it on pay-per-view. The biggest offenders were the media, because they wouldn't let go of it. They kept saying, well, why did they happen to have this particular operation at this particular time? Because it was the only place they hadn't looked for Osama bin Laden, and that's why.
Lonnie Shorr. What can I tell you about him? You just saw a lot of clips. He's that good, and he's even better. I mean, I've had that guy on my show over 100 times. I've never seen him fail in front of an audience. He just is dynamic. The best part of Lonnie Shorr is he's right off the front page that day. He's just the best. And I heartily recommend this guy to anybody, even if you have a corporation, or if you don't have a corporation, he's fun around the house. Thanks a lot. This is Merv Griffin signing off saying, get Lonnie.